This teacher needs to meet a curriculum goal, and she's got a very diverse group of students. And so does this teacher. And this one. Most do. In fact, research shows that the way people learn is as unique as their fingerprints. What does this mean for teachers of today? Classrooms are highly diverse, and curriculum needs to be designed from the start to meet this diversity. Universal design for learning is an approach to curriculum that minimizes barriers and maximizes learning for all students. Whoa, that's a fancy term. Universal design for learning. Let's unpack it a bit. Let's think about the word universal. By universal, we mean curriculum that can be used and understood by everyone. Each learner in the classroom brings her own background, strengths, needs, and interests. Curriculum should provide genuine learning opportunities for each and every student. Now let's think about the word learning. Learning is not one thing. Neuroscience tells us that our brains have three broad networks. One for recognition, the what of learning, one for skills and strategies, the how of learning, and one for caring and prioritizing, the why of learning. Students need to gain knowledge, skills, and enthusiasm for learning, and a curriculum needs to help them do all three. But every learner is unique, and one size does not fit all. So how do we make a curriculum that challenges and engages diverse learners? This is where the word design comes in. A universally designed building is planned to be flexible and to accommodate all kinds of users, with and without disabilities. It turns out that if you design for those in the margins, your building works better for everyone. Curb cuts and ramps are used by people in wheelchairs, people with strollers, and people on bikes. Captioning on TV serves people who are deaf, people learning English, people in gyms, and spouses who get to sleep at different times. UDL takes this idea and applies it to the design of flexible curriculum. UDL goes beyond access because we need to build in support and challenge. So how do we use the UDL framework to make learning goals, methods, materials, and assessments that work for everyone? First, ask yourself, what is my goal? What do I want my students to know, do, and care about? Then ask, what barriers in the classroom might interfere with my diverse students reaching these goals? To eliminate the barriers, use the 3 UDL principles to create flexible paths to learning so that each student can progress. Number 1, provide multiple means of representation. Present content and information in multiple media and provide varied supports. Use graphics and animation, highlight the critical features, activate background knowledge, and support vocabulary so that students can acquire the knowledge being taught. Number 2, provide multiple means of action and expression. Give students plenty of options for expressing what they know and provide models, feedback, and supports for their different levels of proficiency. Number 3, provide multiple means of engagement. What fires up one student won't fire up another. Give students choices to fuel their interests and autonomy. Help them risk mistakes and learn from them. If they love learning, they will persist through challenges. And remember, always keep in mind the learning goal. Get rid of barriers caused by the curriculum and keep the challenge where it belongs. And that's it. Okay, quick recap. Show the information in different ways, allow your students to approach learning tasks and demonstrate what they know in different ways, and offer options that engage students and keep their interest. Universal design for learning equals learning opportunities for all. For more information on UDL, go to www.cast.org.
There we go. So that really underpins a lot of what we do with it at DMU. So that's what we would call universal design for learning. As part of our commitment to students, we have 6 pillars that we cover as part of UDL practice. And these essentially make our teaching practice as inclusive as it possibly can be. One of the key things that we do is that we record our lectures. Our lectures are recorded and then posted online for students to view at any time. So that means 24 hours a day access to lesson resources. So I mean, it's really revolutionised a lot of what we do. Also, we use Blackboard, which is our virtual learning environment. I mean, I don't know if you use something similar. We used to use something called Moodle in a past organisation. But that is just an online database for all learning resources to be stored. And then what we do is we talk to staff that are new to the programme. We talk to them around certain key elements around what they need to know. So things like students' needs is paramount. We want staff to be able to understand students' needs, because that will really impact on the learning experience that students receive. What I'd like you to do on your tables, as you are, is just have a conversation, 2 minutes, just about what sort of barriers you encounter that affect the learning process with your students. Okay? So by barriers, talking maybe things around about medical conditions like dyslexia, perhaps. Barriers that stop learning from taking place. Okay, 2 minutes.
Скучно. Надо обсудить. А? Что? Ну,
Нет, какие барьеры у студентов к успешному обучению? Он там по всякому